Hi, this is Phil from Festool, working for TSC55. So, you may think that this is a conventional TS55 with 240 volt, but you can see we're outside. I have no access to a power supply, so the next best option, two 18 volt batteries, 36 volt. So now the TS55 is mobile and with exactly the same performance as a corded version. So with the TSC, we have a choice of what we work with. We can work with a single battery. That can either be a 15 or an 18 volt, but then you have reduced RPM and reduced power, but you can still work very well with that. For maximum power, two 18 volt batteries gives us 5,200 RPM. That's exactly the same as a corded machine. The batteries are 4.2 amp hour, so you have a long run time with this machine and you can cut for a very long period of time in a variety of materials. The TSC is compatible with every single part of the Festool system other than the CMS. So parallel guides, exactly the same. Guide rails, exactly the same. But the most crucial part is that all of our blades are 2.2mm kerf. The TSC uses the same blades as a corded machine. We don't need to use a thin blade. If you use a thin blade, your cut quality will reduce. With Festool, we keep the same high quality standards within our system because the blades are the same. Each machine is supplied with a 48 tooth blade, but if you want to do a lot of ripping work, then you go up to a 28 tooth, or if you're going to be ripping all the time, you can use the Panther blade from Festool. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the TSC55. There's a couple of changes on it that improve the performance and also the benefits to the user. The first one is here. Now we're going to be working off a fast fix 2 lever, which means when I take this forward, the trigger is automatically locked and the key for undoing the blade is held in this side of the handle. If we lock that back down, there's also a new appearance here of a little switch which enables me to go to -1. If I undo undo the back and I undo the front, I pull out the back and then this lever comes over and I can go to -1 undercuts. This means that the body of the saw is held really firmly while in that position, and I can come back up onto 0 and then tighten this up. And of course it goes to 45 and to 47 degrees. But when you're working off two 18 volt batteries, it's important that the power that's available to you is used efficiently and economically. And that's where in here we have the new brushless motor. This means that we're working really efficiently with our power supply, but also over a long period of time. Which brings us to battery indicators. We have a battery indicator on top and also one underneath, and that will give you the level of each battery while in use. If you're working with one battery, always goes underneath. And as soon as I pull the trigger, the battery indicator comes up. So with one battery you have reduced RPM, and as soon as we put the second battery on, we then take it up to the maximum power and also RPM of 5,200. So with the TSC, there's some extra features and also some extra benefits for working with this machine as well. So with the TSC, what else do we get in the Sustainer? Dust extraction is really important with mobile equipment, and again for Festool we've got a solution for that with this dust collection bag. Folds out and then we can carry 1 litre of material. If we take the end off, we can push it on, twist, and notice, really important point, the flat side of the machine is protected, the same as the TS55. 12mm shadow gaps can be created with this as well. To empty the dust bag and do the zip, and let the waste out. So with the TSC, we're able to work for a long period of time. You can work accurately, but the big advantage is that now you're mobile as well. This is available from ITS now.